And the can't thing. The can't was a biggie and a really good one that I still maintain trying to. And my kids are young, but we say, well, can't's a bad word. Are you having trouble?
Right.
We all have trouble. So did you try? Yes. Now, would you like some help? Whether it was school, whether it was grades, whether it was getting the doggone lawnmower started. I'm having trouble. And it was a really good one because it's so easy to say, I can't. You know, can you do that?
And so many
can you
kids
do it for me?
And so many kids do say they can't.
And they're told they can't.
Right.
Too. A lot of kids are told, and you can't do that. No, you're not going to do it. Why are you trying to do that? You can't do that. And there are many things that I think we all can learn to, look, when it gets hard, I think too many of us say, that's it, that's enough for me. Stopping. Path of least resistance.
Right, because it's easy.
It's not supposed to be easy. Now sometimes things are very easy. You're catching every green light and it's just happening. You're like, this is effortless. Right. And that's fine, but don't think it's going to stay that way. Because there's a lot of times you got to fight right through it, responsibility, and then there's other times where you want to bring in fate, where you go, you know what? I'm banging my head against this thing. That must mean it's a square screw trying to fit in a round hole. Maybe I need to readdress this. But there's some things you just have to work your way through and go step by step, I'm going to get to the other side of it. And I think we're taught too often, or allowed too often, to go, hands up, I give.
If you consider and take care of what's given to you right now, and you just have faith in the future. What he basically said was stewardship and faith, or trust. That's the way he described it. Stewardship and trust. You can't help but go in the right direction. So that basically means instead of looking forward to what you're going to do and become great at, you look at what you have right now, the people around you right now, your skills, your talents, your faculties, your hobbies, the things that you're involved in right now. You give 100% effort, focus, concentration in all of your blood, sweat, and tears at doing great today, right now. And just trust that it will lead you to where you need to be. And in my experience, where you end up is far greater than anything you could ever imagine. The technology evolves at such a great degree. Our abilities to think and concentrate, all the things that human beings are rapidly advancing towards are happening at such an extraordinary rate that you can't even pinpoint. You say that you just graduated high school or something. In 10 years, 10 years, you have no clue what's going to be available to you. When I graduated high school, there was no YouTube. There were no video cameras to upload to the internet. I didn't have an email address until after college. And this is how I'm serving to impact the world, to do the great thing that I thought or felt back then was inevitable for me. And you know what? I still ask myself the same question. How am I going to take it to the next level? How am I going to serve even more? Because I feel like I'm not even halfway to the greatness that's bubbling up in my heart. And this is good. It means you're an advancing man. It means there's something great happening inside you. But don't get carried away with that feeling and let it trip you up by focusing your energy on the future instead of taking care of what's here and now. You do the best with what you have and you maximize your ability to serve everyone and everything that you're currently involved with, and have trust that it will take you towards your greatness.